All right, so back live here. Second game of the day of the LILJ High School Winter League, and this is the second of two straight games for YJ Curcio. The 2031s taking on the 2030s of YJ O'Sullivan. And right now we have a 1-0 lead in favor of YJ O'Sullivan in the blue. And they have possession offensively, looking for a second goal. And they get it, as that one is scored by Valentina Laurendini. And on the feed there, Bryn Goriglia. So 2-0 now for YJ O'Sullivan. And this one is going to be staying here with YJ Curcio. YJ Curcio getting a win in their first game. 12-7 over Team 91 Crush. Short time now for YJ. And drawing the whistle there with 6 seconds on the shot clock, Zoe Verderosa. So Verderosa with a free position. Shot is good. So Verderosa gets YJ Curcio on the board. So clearing up the field is YJ O'Sullivan. That pass, though, gets away, but keeping possession is YJ O'Sullivan. Kara Oliver on the GB. So now 20 on the shot clock for YJ O'Sullivan. And this ball hits the ground. And with 4 seconds on the shot clock, this one is going to stay with YJ O'Sullivan. So it's going to have to be a quick shot attempt here with a short time. And that shot there goes high on the take by Guariglia. And possession goes back to YJ Curcio. And it's Leopardi. And she gets that one up the field to Brianna Griever. So Griever to Verderosa. Oh, Verderosa's looking side shot. And that's a goal. Hold on a second. Wave off the goal. It's actually going to be a yellow for a dangerous follow-through. So this will stay a 2-1 game. On the shot there was Molly McCabe. So instead of it being 2-2, it remains 2-1. And Verderosa, she has the cause turnover. Verderosa to Hoschel. Hoschel's pass broken up and scooped up for YJ O'Sullivan by Olivia Preston in the net. Change it. I don't know if he's down there. So a 2-1 game as the ball is back with the offense of YJ O'Sullivan. So we're going to get a reset on the shot clock here. So a fresh possession for YJ O'Sullivan. And that shot there goes wide on the take by Lily Arnone. And as it's back up top, and the yellow expires on YJ Curcio. So teams back even here. And with the free position, the shot is going to be a save. As it's Satras getting the stop there for YJ Curcio. This ball back on the ground. Fight for the GB. And possession will be going back to YJ O'Sullivan. So it's Arnone. That pass and the shot is going to be a goal for YJ O'Sullivan, taking a 3-1 lead as that goal is scored by Nicolette Paris. And they come up with the turnover on the ride. So a nice job by Madeline Georgie. Ball once again hits the deck. Now it's Georgie with the shot, and it is good. So a 4-1 game as YJ Curcio looks to clear. She's like down there sitting on the desk. So with possession, it's Hoschel. Ball knocked down, and Mancini, she has it. The look inside pass gets away, and it's going back to YJ O'Sullivan. And now as they push up the field, it's Goriglia with the give. YJ O'Sullivan looking in transition on. It's knocked away. Ball on the ground. And that shot is good on the take there by Goriglia. Five won the score in favor of YJ O'Sullivan. And this one goes back to YJ O'Sullivan. Look at the wheels on Goriglia. Great job clearing up field by number 22, Bryn Goriglia. So possession with Lainey Murtha. Inside of 20 on the shot clock. Murtha back up top to Nina Lazo. And now it's Kayla Schmalz. Loses the ball, and it's scooped up as it's going back the other way. Here comes Greco. Now YJ Curcio looking to pull back out. And it's Holt keeping possession. But now this one looks like it's going to get out of bounds, and it does. So a turnover there by YJ Curcio. So we have a whistle here. Let's see what the call is. So possession is going back to YJ Curcio as it's Needle looking inside for Bratton. And they do keep possession on that feed. Ball down. And McCabe has the GB for YJ Curcio. Or excuse me, it's Aubrey O'Hanley with the GB in possession for YJ Curcio. And it's O'Hanley. That shot is good. So on the free position, Aubrey O'Hanley for YJ Curcio. 5-2 game now as we are inside of 4 minutes remaining in the first half. And it's taken back by Leopardi. So Addison Leopardi pushing up the field, using the sideline, and now works it into the middle of the field. And now it's Bratton with the rock. Bratton, tough take there. She gets knocked down. So the ball will go back to Bratton. And Bratton shot knocked down, and it winds up into the stick of Preston. And here comes YJ O'Sullivan. Now it's Avery Pescator. Her pass broken up by Leopardi. Nice deflection there, but it stays with YJ O'Sullivan. Ball back on the ground. And the GB, as it stays with YJ O'Sullivan, scooped up by Kendall Logan. And that shot is good on the take there by Valentina Laurendini. So Laurendini increasing the lead back to 4 for YJ O'Sullivan, and now at 6-2. We make our way back to the draw circle as Laurendini finishing that one with the left up into the corner. So on the ensuing draw, battle for possession, and it's scooped up by Goriglia. And Goriglia with the quick hitter, and that shot off the pipe there on the take by Pescator. So a reset on the shot clock for YJ O'Sullivan, as we now have a minute remaining in the first half. Shot by Logan is on the money. Kendall Logan. (7-2) game now. Shot clock is turned off. Ball going back to YJ Curcio. So it's Greco working that over to Leopardi. 20 seconds in the first half. And that pass is going to sail out of bounds. And so it looks like that will take us to halftime here. So it is 7-2 in favor of YJ O'Sullivan. We'll take a brief timeout and be back shortly with the start of the second half. right, so we're back live here for the second half, as that is a goal for YJ Curcio by Ashley Manolakis. So Manolakis with that score, and that follows the goal on the other end moments ago by YJ O'Sullivan by Madeline Georgie. So an 8-3 game, YJ O'Sullivan in front. This is the second of 2 straight games on the day here for YJ Curcio in the middle school division of the LILJ High School Winter League. So now 15 to shoot for YJ O'Sullivan. Now short time. Doesn't look like they recognize the late shot clock. And that is going to be a shot clock violation. So possession back to YJ Curcio. So now it's Hoschel with the rock. Hoschel to Mancini. And that shot by Manolakis goes wide. Possession stays with YJ Curcio, but it's picked off. Taken away by the goaltender for YJ O'Sullivan, which is Alina Cooper. And up the field, the ball back with YJ O'Sullivan's offense. And it's Oliver working that one over, and it's YJ O'Sullivan working it around. Back up top to Arnone. Now it's Pescatore with the rock. Pescatore inside of 20 on the shot clock. That feed for Arnone. Shot goes high. This one stays with YJ O'Sullivan with 10 to shoot. And with 3 seconds on the shot clock, this one is going to stay with YJ O'Sullivan. As possession is with number 10, Reese Mandello. So a short time on the free position for Mandello. Gonna have to be a quick one. Mandello looking to run it in. Shot goes wide. And this one will go back to YJ Curcio. So a turnover there gives this one back to YJ O'Sullivan. And drawing the shooting space is Arnone. And Arnone looking to run it in, and she scores. Lily Arnone making this a 9-3 game now. So we're going back to the draw circle. And this draw is going back to YJ O'Sullivan, looking for more. Shot is a goal. Going coast to coast, Nicolette Paris. So 10-3 the score now. As YJ O'Sullivan pulling away here. And another turnover as it's back with YJ O'Sullivan. And that take there by Lauren Deeney goes wide. A reset on the shot clock as it's back to YJ Curcio. And now it's Hoschel. Hoschel, that shot wide. Possession stays with YJ Curcio. Oh, that pass gets away as YJ Curcio looks to keep it in bounds, and they do. So Verderosa saving possession as now 10 on the shot clock. And it's Verderosa with 3 to shoot. Verderosa, not gonna get a shot off in time. So the turnover sends this back to YJ O'Sullivan. And Pescator working that one over to Maggie Beach. Beach's pass on the ground, scooped up for YJ Curcio by Greco. Greco now being doubled. This one, though, will stay with Greco. And Greco works that over to Mancini. Mancini looking to attack. Oh, great dodge. Shot is good. Great take there for Juliana Mancini. So now it's YJ O'Sullivan looking to clear. Ball on the ground, and it's taken back by Hoschel. So Hoschel up top with possession. Hoschel shot, and the lefty take there goes wide. So 15 to shoot. We've seen a few possessions for YJ Curcio where it's late in the shot clock and Hoschel's pass deflected. And it's scooped up as it goes back to YJ O'Sullivan. So it's Alina Cooper looking for an outlet. Cooper's pass, tough pass to make there. Out of bounds it goes, back to YJ Curcio. And a ton of contact here, and this is, looks like it will result in a yellow. So the yellow on YJ O'Sullivan to Avery Pescator. So now it's going to be YJ Curcio up a girl here for the next 2 minutes. On a great look for Hoschel, and that's a goal. Hoschel with the finish. And a nice feed there by O'Hanley. So 10-5, and just like that, possession is back with YJ Curcio. Looking for another goal here. Up a player, and it's Hoschel again. That shot save by Cooper. So approaching 7 minutes remaining in the game. Ball back with YJ O'Sullivan's offense. So it's Arnone. She's got the rock with 15 to shoot. And this is going to be a turnover. It looks like offsides is the call. So possession going back to Madison Bratton and YJ Curcio. And score the goal for YJ Curcio, which brings us back to the draw circle here at 10-6. So with the finish there for YJ Curcio, number 27, Olivia Garitano. And it's Madeline Burke with that feed. So YJ Curcio within 4 now. And the ensuing draw is won by Arnone and YJ O'Sullivan. Arnone with the quick hitter, and that's a goal for Kendall Logan. Great transition take for YJ O'Sullivan. So after the turnover, it's back to YJ O'Sullivan. And it's Logan with the feed and the finish by Lauren Deeney. So it looks like that's a hat trick for Valentina Laurendini. Now the ball back with O'Hanley on the offensive end for YJ Curcio. That shot there, knocked down, scooped up by Cooper. Nice job there by Goriglia in the fight for the GB. And possession is going to be awarded to Goriglia. And she redirects it across the field to Beach. And Beach up ahead to Arnone. And another shot by Lauren Diniz. That one's going to be a save by Goldacker for YJ Curcio. But the clear goes out of bounds. So just like that, ball back with YJ O'Sullivan. And taken back for YJ Curcio by Ensel. So YJ Curcio, they pull this one back out. Pass makes its way back to Ensel. YJ O'Sullivan, they send the double, but possession will stay with Ensel. So 15 on the shot clock for YJ Curcio. Shot, knocked down. But the whistle here is going to keep this with YJ Curcio with 7 on the shot clock. So the ball with Kira Holtz. Holtz with a free position, that shot. Save! So Cooper all over that one. And quickly up the field, it's Arnone. And Arnone, she draws the shooting space. So this is going to be a free position for Lily Arnone. And this one knocked down on the ground. Keeping possession is Lauren Deeney. And that shot's going to be a save for Goldacker. So the shot clock turned off as we have 40 seconds remaining in the game. Leopardi races up the field, clearing back to the YJ Curcio offense. So this one is going to be a win for YJ O'Sullivan as it's taken back by Arnone. And that's going to do it. So a 12-6 final, YJ O'Sullivan with the win. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. We'll be back shortly with the start of the next matchup.